Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Sunday. And I hope everyone had an amazing last week. But today is Sunday, and you know what that means. It is the day that you are able to rest, get in your word, have a great day, and set the blueprint for the rest of your week. Okay? I will always say Sundays are for you to make out how you want your week to look. So do some things that are productive, or rest, or fill out some applications, apply to some homes, whatever the case may be. Go touring some homes, whatever the case may be. Do whatever it is that you need to do in order to set the blueprint for your week. Well, all I have to say is I know Greater is Coming. If y'all don't know that song, Greater is Coming by Jacqueline Carr, y'all need to go listen to it. A greater is coming, okay? And I can feel it in the atmosphere. Y'all, we're on the way to a new church. And, well, we're going to the nail salon first. After church, we're going to the pool party. We're going to a pool party for my friends. But I say that to say new things are on the horizon. New relationships, new people are on the horizon. Okay, they said 10:30, but they're not open, so we'll come at the church. My toe is just not gonna be done, sorry. But new things are on the horizon, and that's really just what it is. New things are on the horizon. If you haven't gotten your new stuff, and yeah, I'm saying like this stuff, just know that your physical is catching up with what has been done in the spirit, okay? I don't know if y'all understand what I mean though, so let me break it down for y'all, because I love y'all. Gotta make it make sense. You don't even know what you look like to other people. You don't even know how other people feel about you. You don't even know all the people that you have that are insecure about you. You don't even know the monitoring spirits and the people who are envious over your situation. You do not know what it is that other people want that you have, whether it's something internal or external. But what I'm telling you right now is when things do start getting external and coming out, oh, you're gonna feel the heat. You're gonna feel the people who either want to hang around you too much and keep you close, or don't want to hang around you at all and start trying to make everything that you do a problem. Oh, you starting to act different because you're doing this and doing that. Oh, you got this now and you act like this, and so on and so on. And ain't nothing about you changed except for what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Or even if something did change as far as in the spirit, because I understand that we are growing, and if you're watching this video, we are growing and actually beating the test and trials and becoming a new person, and God is shaping us. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be people that want to get you close, and it's gonna be people who don't want to be around you. Especially when the glory of God is shining off of you, when all of your things are gifted from the heavens. You know what I'm saying? The more that you do good, the more gifts and blessings and miracles happen from God, not from the devil, not from luck, not because somebody else know God and they want you to know God. Yeah, not because you just living life and stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? This is because God wants everyone to see the glory over your life. He wants everyone to see the glory of your life. He wants to be able to use you out loud. So I know you ain't think that it was just gonna always be internal. I know you didn't think that the making and the molding was always gonna be internal. The new is about to take. The new is about to shine, pop, sizzle, pop off. Oh, when I tell you they're going to be mad, that's why God had to do it internally first, just so that you understood how you got your stuff. So that when somebody came to you and started talking crazy, or when people started getting close, your discernment was key. It was keen. You understood what was going on and why it was going on and who doing it. You got to understand, discernment is a gift. Discernment and intuition is a gift, y'all. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all this, but I'm gonna keep telling y'all this until y'all understand and y'all get it. Discernment is a gift. This is not something that everybody has. You're people who are able to sit and say, this person is bad for me because, or be able to say, this is not what I need in my life because. That is discernment. That is a gift from God. Everybody is not able to see that. You will have your enemies sitting at your table, eating your food without that gift. Do you understand what I mean? The same blessings that God gives you, you give it to them because you don't have discernment. You got to understand that is a gift from the heavens. That is a real gift from the heavens. So now that your blessings are about to come in externally, it's because you passed the test of discernment. You're understanding. You're using your gifts from God accordingly for better judgment. You're not sitting there using your discernment for bad. And what do I mean by that? Because people always say, like, well, how can you use your gifts from God for bad? Or what gifts? Like, you can't, like, that's not one of the gifts that you can. Yeah, it's one of the gifts that you can use for bad. And people do. You know that you're not supposed to be hanging with certain people. You literally know who's good and who's bad, and you treat the good person way worse than you would treat these people who are not adding to your life. And you can use your discernment and know, like, oh, this is not the people I should be hanging around, but yet you still go hang around them. You know what I'm saying? But you passed those tests. You used your discernment the correct way. You understood who to hang with, who not to hang with. You started going to places in which you were supposed to be and not where you weren't supposed to be. You stopped drinking, you stopped smoking because you realized that it was hurting you or harming you. You realized that person was getting you into too much trouble. Regardless, it could have been a relationship, it could have been friends, it could have been family. You know what I mean? But you knew, like, I have no more of this. I have some friends that just grew up in a certain lifestyle, and don't get me wrong, like, I get it. But I just always ask, like, hey, do y'all believe that y'all can dream? Do you believe that you can dream? I ain't asking you, do you dream? I know everybody dreams. But do you believe that you can dream? Do you believe that you can achieve the dreams in which you are dreaming? Do you believe that? Do you understand that it is possible? Do you understand that it is possible? My question is, who do you need to see and hear their story to know that it's possible? That as you continue to go through these tests and these trials and you get them right and you be obedient to your God, that it's going to be external as well, y'all. Like, I promise y'all, it's about to happen. It's on the horizon, y'all. It's just going to feel so right at the right time. And I told y'all, it's God's timing, not your timing. You don't even know what you need and what you don't need. You don't even know. You just know what you want. You just know what you want. And yes, I'm talking about money, I'm talking about food, I'm talking about it all. Because God will provide you a hot dog if you need a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure it's some bread and some water on your table if that's what you need. You homeless, right? But you got a shelter, or you're couch hopping. And I'm not saying that that's just supposed to be like, oh, almighty, that's the greatest thing ever. No, but you have a roof. That means you have a roof over your head. God is doing something in your life. You have to understand that when you start counting your blessings, as soon as you're counting your blessings, you realize exactly what God is doing in your life. You could be on the side of the road in a box. And for the people that are, maybe that is what your blessing is. You just have to pay attention to what it is, because you could be anywhere. You could be sleeping in a pile of poop somewhere. You have access to these restaurants near you where you are staying, or whatever the case may be, because you're not able to have hot water and fresh water where you are. Are you able to go to someone else's house and use their washing machine and dryer and not have to go to the laundromat? It's just so much stuff that you just like, oh my God. You have enough money to go to the laundromat every week. Like, you just gotta see the good in the situation. And I ain't talking about thinking positive. I'm talking about real facts, real blessings that God are placing on y'all, and y'all are overlooking them. But that's the stuff that's building you, shaping you, molding you. That's the stuff that's happening for your internal, for the intake. That's the intake process. The intake part. That's the process. Once you get through this season, I promise you, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, okay, it all makes sense. If I didn't go through the shaking, the beating, and the pressing, my oil would never flow. You feel me? I had to go through the shaking. I had to go through the beating. I had to go through the pressing. Because how else would my oil flow? But y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's about to happen out loud for y'all. It's about to happen out loud for y'all. Y'all are about to hear what the people were saying. And y'all about to hear what the people are saying. Y'all about to hear it from the horse's mouth. Y'all about to start getting sorries and I love yous because y'all wasn't paying attention. Y'all wasn't paying attention to it at first. But now y'all about to start hearing it. Y'all about to start understanding that these people meant everything but good. And God about to bless you right in front of him. He about to show you off. And you gonna be so humble because of everything you done been through. You ain't even gonna pay attention. So you ain't even gonna realize what's happening. But that discernment gonna kick it off. You're gonna be like, oh dang, you a little hater, ain't it? Dang, why you say it like that? Congratulations or no? Like, was that a congratulations or no? What was that? Are you saying I look good now? Or are you saying, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna feel like that. And you're gonna realize, like, man, these people ain't never, they ain't never wanted nothing good for me. Like, and we was close. We was friends. We was good. Like, we're like, but, your discernment allows you to get away from these people anyways. But they're gonna try to come back. Or they're gonna pop up. And you're just gonna realize, like, oh, okay. I understand it now. Oh, I understand it now. But y'all, I'm just telling y'all, it's happening in real life. It's happening out loud. You have passed the test. You have passed the test. You have been doing it. You have been working. You have been working hard. You have been crying. You have been putting in the long nights, the weary nights. You have done it. You've had faith as small and as little as a mustard seed. You are doing it, okay? You are doing it. And I'm very, very proud of y'all. God is very, very proud of y'all. And yeah, it's happening. It is happening. I love y'all. And just when y'all get y'all stuff, remain humble. Remain humble. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.